I've been able to test out a lot of Korean beauty products, and I want to talk about it in this video. Part of the products I'll show you today are also from Stelvana. They actually sent me some products. The nice thing about these products are they're from brands that I already knew, and at least some of the products that they sent me, I actually owned myself, so I'm very comfortable in showing everything in this video. I'll link everything down below. I do have a discount code for Stelvana that they sent me that you can use if you want to buy any of these products or other products from Stelvana. You can actually have a discount. To talk a little bit about my skin concerns, I have hyperpigmentation from acne. I usually get hormonal acne during my period. I also have under eye bags. In comparison to what my skin used to be like, it used to be way more textured. I do have some pores. At nighttime, I usually work with retinols, but the morning routine is a little bit more simple. So let's get started. The first thing Stelvana sent to me is the Beauty of Joseon Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser. I know Beauty of Joseon because of their sunscreens. I think those sunscreens are probably the most popular regarding the brand. So I wasn't sure about this cleanser. I'd never heard anyone speak of it, but I think this is a dark horse. So this is a low pH bouncy gel cleanser. There's also mung bean extract in here, which gives it this very gel-like texture, almost mucin, snail mucin-like. But this product basically should lift up some impurities, but still keep the moisture in your skin. It is very lightweight. It doesn't tug the skin too much when you get out of the shower and you use this. So I use this every single day. And since the day I started using this, I actually seen an improvement in my skin. I think my skin looks so much more clean. The impurities, so the small little bumps that I have on my skin have really disappeared. So this is a dark horse, I would believe, of the brand. This is such a good cleanser. I honestly am not very loyal to cleansers. I like to test out a lot, but this is one of the better ones that I've ever tried. And I would actually consider repurchasing this myself once this is finished. Now, foam cleansers usually leave me feeling a bit dry afterwards. This is not a foam cleanser, it's a gel cleanser. You do see a little bit of white coming through once you start rubbing it into the skin, but it's a very lightweight cleanser and it should lift some impurities. So you can actually see it's still taking off a little bit of makeup residue of yesterday. So it's doing a really good job in just cleaning out my pores. I'm not sponsored by this brand nor Stelvana to say this, but I actually really enjoy this cleanser. I think if you have oily skin, oily normal, even combination normal to dry, I think you really would like this cleanser. It says it has no tug at all, which is not entirely true. It does tug a little bit, but not as much as some of like the foam cleanser that I've used from the past. But what I simply really like about this is my skin has just visibly improved, especially in the texture and in the feel of it. I just think my skin looks smoother, but still keeps the plumpness that it originally had. The next product wasn't gifted by Stelvana. This is the Tear Milk Skin Toner, the light version. So there's a regular version and a light version. I decided to go for the light version in a miniature because I have combination normal oily skin and I don't want a milky toner that's too heavy on the skin. Typically, I would recommend milky toners for people with drier skin types simply because it adds a lot of moisture to the skin. But since I've been including a lot of actives in my skincare, I am looking for toners that actually give me moisture and also don't actually activate any of the actives. I don't want to over-activate my skin. I've done that in the past where I used vitamin C and BHA and kind of just mixed everything together, not truly knowing that I was damaging my skin barrier, and I really don't want to be at that place anymore. Having milky toners is just really great. In the wintertime, it just gives you an extra layer of moisture. So they often include ingredients that are brightening to the skin. So for someone that has hyperpigmentation, it's actually really nice to go in with a milky toner. And going into the summer, it's really nice to actually exclude your moisturizer and just go in with a heavier milky toner instead of your moisturizer as well. On extremely oily days, that's actually what I do during the summertime. So I'm a big fan of milky toners. I think they're underrated for people with oily skin types, and the Tear Milk Skin Toner in the light version, if you are any type of oily skin type, I think you'll like this one. Of all the milky toners that I've tried this year, I actually like this one the best. It just has the best texture. It's very lightweight. There's also some niacinamide in here and chamomile flower extract, which should moisturize the skin and of course brighten. I'm a big fan of niacinamide. I'm going to include a niacinamide serum, so it's going to be a good complement for this skincare routine. Very watery, so typically I use this with a cotton pad or a cotton round. If you're someone that doesn't want to be wasteful, putting it directly on the hands is also fine. It just kind of goes everywhere, so be mindful of that. There's no actual body to this. It's literally like a water, especially because it is the light version. I definitely feel like they have done something to kind of water it down, doing a really good job at adding on a bit of moisture after cleansing the face. So this one wasn't given to me by Stelvana, but the cleanser was. The next step, I'll go into my serums and essences, and the serum that I want to talk about is the Anua Niacinamide 10% and the TXA 4% dark spot correcting serum. I actually have been loving niacinamide to just brighten up my complexion. There's 10% niacinamide in here, which is a fair amount. It is a liquid form, so very liquidy, and it's a pink liquid. It does say on the box that the pink color can fade in direct sunlight, but it doesn't affect how this works on the skin. Mine is still this beautiful pink because it's relatively new, but I have used it already. And what I can say about it is it doesn't irritate my skin. It is a good texture. It's not as watery as the toner, but it's still very watery. There's a good amount of niacinamide in here, and I have a lot of spots that I would like to correct. Working this into the skin, you do see a little bit of a white residue, but it doesn't stay white for very long. And at the end, your skin is gonna look very dewy, but it feels lightweight. It's not a very heavy product. So again, for someone that has oily skin type or combination to oily, I think you'll like this one if you're looking for a very lightweight serum that has a lot of niacinamide in it. This amount of niacinamide, you actually see the difference in the spots pretty soon. You don't have to wait a very long time. But if you don't know if niacinamide is an ingredient that your skin loves or maybe can take, I'd always start with a lower percentage. I am very well versed in niacinamide. I use a lot of active skin, so I knew that this amount of niacinamide wouldn't irritate my skin, but you never know. You can always spot test it on your hand beforehand. But since I've already used this product, I can say that my skin has not been irritated, and I've already seen a deep improvement in my skin, definitely lightening up these little bits right here of hormonal acne turned into hyperpigmentation. The next product that Stelvana sent to me is this one. This is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This had a viral moment, but I actually know this product before it went viral. This, of course, isn't from Stelvana. I actually purchased this one myself. You'll see one of these, at least one of these, in my empties every single year. I've been using this product since 2015, so we're like a decade in. I still stand by this product. It is a lightweight product that helps my skin just retain moisture. I've always been a big advocate for this one. My mother has really dry skin, and including this product in her skincare routine actually really helped. This is one of those universal products that I dare to recommend to anyone that isn't scared off by the idea of snail mucin. I've tried a lot of the Cosrx snail mucin line. I also really am in love with the eye cream. You saw that in my empties video as well, that I've used 2 of the snail mucin eye cream. So if you're looking for a very lightweight eye cream, I would also consider using that one. But they also have a moisturizer in a jar format, but I actually really like the pump system. There's also a dual snail essence situation. I've tried that one as well, but I always went back to this one instead, like the OG. I actually really like the pump system. It's very lightweight. It's really easy to incorporate in any skincare routine simply because there are not any actives in here. It basically does its job and it does it well. So I'm a big advocate of this one. This actually is used in the summertime for me a lot because I don't like to use a lot of moisturizer. So going in with a milky toner and then this one and then a sunscreen often just that's my moisturizing step. That's enough moisturizer for me. I want to actually thank Stelvana for actually sending me a re-up of this product. This is one of my favorite products. I did not ask them to send this to me, but I think due to its popularity, they were like, I think you might like this one for your skin needs. And here I have it. But Stelvana, I have it. I love it. I'm a big fan of this product. A product that I didn't get from Stelvana, but I purchased myself, but I do need to include it in an AM routine is eye cream. I find eye creams a very hard, fickle, annoying little category to shop in. Most of my wrinkles are in my eyes. I have under eye bags for days. I didn't used to have the darkening of the under eyes like this. I definitely feel like I'm more dead in the eyes. So I do like a lot of like doodads and bells and whistles when it comes to my eye cream. One of the eye creams that I recently have purchased and decided to try is the Tier Collagen Lifting Eye Cream Refreshing Skin. This is an anti-wrinkle cream that has peptides. It says on the back, it should improve rich nourishment and help improve elasticity of sagging skin. Also says use once a day due to the high percentage of ingredients. So that is what I do. I like to use it in the morning because it does have a little depuffer on it. It actually really has one of my favorite application systems because I can never over apply, and it does a really good job in depuffing. So you actually push it right over here, push it down, and then you see these 3 little cream balls that you can just glide over the skin. So if you are someone that has puffy eyes in the morning, this is almost like a little lymphatic massage for the eyeball. I really enjoy this one. It's cooling, so it's definitely waking up my skin, and it does a really good job in just dispersing the product all over the area where you want to have it. You can go on top of your eye as well. It's just a very pleasant cooling effect. So far, I've been really loving this one. Again, we're talking a lightweight product, great for if you have oily skin. It seeps into the skin really nicely. It has a cooling effect, both from the ball, but I also think it's from the skincare that's inside. It has peptides in it, collagen. It's anti-wrinkle, so it's great for mature skin, and it's very travel friendly. So only good things to say about this one. This is an interesting launch, and I would recommend you to look into it if you're looking for an eye cream that has a depuffer, because so far I only have good things to say. Depending on the weather, I could skip moisturizer altogether, but today is quite a cold day, so I'm gonna go in with a moisturizer. The one that I've been using and is almost finished, or at least halfway, is the S Nature Aqua Squalane Moisturizing Cream Wrinkle Lifting. This of course has squalene, panthenol, hyaluronic acid, collagen, and a lot of other ingredients that my skin currently needs at the age of 35. So I use only lightweight products. I like my products to be very lightweight. I don't want to have oily looking skin at the end. I want makeup to go on top of it. So I'm going in with very light creams. This is a gel cream texture. It just leaves a very dewy looking complexion, just very healthy looking, and my skin seems to love it. It really eats it up. It's not too heavy, so it can go underneath makeup. It's great for every single day, and great for if you have oilier skin. I would definitely recommend this cream for oily skin types to normal skin types. The last product that Stelvana sent to me is a sunscreen. This is the sunscreen by Round Lab. This is a sunscreen that I have finished. So this is an empty of mine. I had to get it out of my empty box because they sent me a new one. This is the Round Lab Birch Juice Moisturizing Sunscreen SPF 50. The original one I purchased myself. They of course sent me this newer one, which I love. I love actually shopping for sunscreen. It's probably my favorite skincare step because I use it as my moisturizer. I use it every single day. I don't go a day without sunscreen, and finding a perfect sunscreen is like, I don't know, it gives me joy. It gives me like a weird amount of joy. This sunscreen was one of my favorites of 2024. Normally with sunscreens, I use like a double finger length situation. With this one, you can't really do that. It is a very light water-like consistency. It's a chemical sunscreen, and it spreads out really evenly on the skin. Having just one big dollop is enough for the entire face. It's really easy to over-apply with this sunscreen, but what's nice about this is there's no white cast. It seeps into the skin right away. It's great if you have oily skin, but it's still very moisturizing. There's birch sap or birch juice in here, which my skin seems to really enjoy. A little disclaimer though, and someone in the comments section of last time that I posted this told me this, is that birch juice is toxic to dogs. So I typically don't wear this sunscreen anymore when my dog is with me. My dog has a co-parenting plan just like my son. So that's why my son and my dog either are here or they're at my ex-husband's house. But going back to the benefits of this, my skin seems to really enjoy this. This is great for underneath makeup. This is great for whatever skin tone that you have. This also gives me a lot of skincare benefits, including the protection of SPF 50 PA++++. I believe there are 4 pluses. And someone once told me that the pluses are for the how many hours it gives you protection. So giving you 4 hours of protection. But correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, I didn't ask Selvana to send me this. They sent me this on their own accord, and I think again it's because it is such a popular product. I can vouch for this. I actually really enjoy this product. I think it's one of the best sunscreens that I've used in the past 5 years, and this is one that definitely was on my list to buy again. Of the box here, it says it is a refreshing moisturizing sunscreen that contains bird sap and hyaluronic acid to provide moisturization to dry skin. So this is marketed to dry skin, at least on the box, but if you have oily skin, I think you'll like this one as well. It is, again, very lightweight, really easy to put underneath makeup. This is just a very universally friendly formulation. So this is one that I could recommend for the entire, like all skin types, I think would benefit from having a sunscreen like this one. So if you haven't found a good sunscreen, this one is currently incredibly popular, I believe also in Korea. And this is also why I wanted to purchase it myself, but I can vouch for this. I think this is an amazing sunscreen. Just keep it away from your dog. So this is what my skincare looks like in the end. I don't mind leaving the house like this, but I can actually put makeup on this and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. My skin is definitely towards the oily skin type, so this routine is definitely for the oilier skin types. I want to thank Selvana for sending me such amazing, beautiful products. I've enjoyed every single one of them, and it's so weird and so fun that they've actually sent me products that I've used already. A little disclaimer about Selvana. I do shop at Selvana. I love that they have products that I can't find anywhere else. It does take me a little bit longer, so the shipping can take a little bit longer, so please keep that in mind. If you are in Europe, shipping can take a little bit longer. I don't know what it's like for the US. My nighttime routine includes some retinols and other more heavy products. If you want to see my nighttime routine, please let me know, because then I'll do a video on that as well. I want to thank Selvana one more time for sending me these products. As a smaller creator, I can't really like put into words what it feels like when a business wants to send you products or wants to work with you. So Selvana, you're a trooper. You're amazing for supporting these smaller creators like me. If you have any questions, please use the comment section down below. I'm still a smaller creator, so I can actually reply back to anyone if you have any concerns. Like this video if you like this video, especially if you want to see more skincare videos, because I actually really like skincare. I think this year is definitely the year for skincare. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more beauty, luxury makeup, skincare content. And of course, everybody have a beautiful, happy, lovely, beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.